Hola a todos, soy Naitsa y les doy la bienvenida a
Soulcalibur 6. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two. Possessed by the evil weapons, Cervantes began a bloody reign of terror, slaying all those seeking the swords without prejudice. Cervantes was eventually undone. Under the protection of Hephaestus, the god of smithing, a female warrior named Sophitia was able to destroy one of the swords. Shards of the blade flew and lodged into her body, causing near-mortal wounds. Seeing his chance, Cervantes raised his sword to deliver the final blow. Suddenly, there appeared a ninja known as Taki, who rescued the wounded warrior. Taki defeated Cervantes in a battle to the death before carrying the injured Sophitia away. However, one of Soul Edge's two blades still remained. Perhaps it was fate. The blade fell into the hands of Siegfried, whose mind was twisted and unwell. A pillar of light pierced the heavens, the product of rampant evil, the evil seed. No one could have predicted it would become a catalyst for catastrophe across the world. Our story takes place in the 16th century.
Bien, lo que yo quiero hacer es grabar la historia de Soulcalibur 6. Me puse a buscar información por YouTube y según lo que encontré es sugerible empezar por Mission Library of Soul, después ir por Story Soul Chronicle. So que Mission Library of Soul básicamente es la historia de tu personaje, de tu avatar custom, o sea creado por ti. So que vamos a la New Game y tengo que hacer un avatar nuevo.
The ray of light from the evil seed pierced the sky, its glow reaching as far as India. And here we find another person whose fate was entwined with the two swords.
Consumed by the evil seed, yet still with presence of mind. A link between chaos and this world. You are quite the interesting one. Still, you will eventually succumb to the chaos, unless you engrave a clear image of yourself onto your soul.
Creating your character. Create a character by selecting race, body type, weapons and more. All of these settings can be changed later. Sí, esto ya lo había leído antes. Ok, so aquí es cuando voy a empezar a crear mi personaje para la historia. Ok, por ahora no puedo cambiar mucho, porque todavía estoy empezando la historia, pero más adelante puedo cambiarle todo. O sea, después de que pase las primeras misiones ya puedo hacerlo tal y como yo lo quiero. Así que por ahora termino con esto.
If you can keep a hold of who you are, you will be able to stave off the chaos. Now arise. Take up your weapon and fight. Your life depends on it.
Ok, empezamos la primera misión. ¿Sueños o flashbacks? Okay. When I woke up, my head was pounding. Maybe it was the nightmare I'd had, but I could barely catch my breath or stop shaking. You're finally awake. Seems you had quite the nightmare. A man in a hood stood at my side. His appearance suggested someone quiet but strong-willed. My name is Sasalamel, and I know what's happened to you. You were greatly affected by the evil seed. You escaped becoming a Malfested, but I'm afraid you may not escape death. Ask about the evil seed, ask about the Malfested, ask about your nightmare and the headache. Do not ask anything. Okay, ask about the Malfested. There are beings whose bodies and minds have been twisted by evil. Symptoms vary, but some are known to become monsters. Many Malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent and attack people. Luckily for you, fate put you on a different path. Ask about the evil seed. It is a great evil that bursts from... ¿Por qué se me sigue trabando la lengua como cuando voy de lo más bien? It is a great evil that bursts forth from Western Europe as a torrent of light and rain down around the world. Okay, ask about your nightmare and the headache. Your body does not appear to have been altered by the evil seed. However, it seems to have affected your soul, linking it to what is called the astral chaos. Okay. The astral chaos is a curious realm where great powers collide. In time, it will consume your soul, resulting in your death. Your nightmare and headache are a sign of what it is to come. Do not ask anything, porque ya lo pregunté todo. If you wish to continue living, come with me. I will teach you how to extend your life. Ok, entonces te sigo. Drona's battle tutorial. The area next to Journey's Dawn is the dojo of Drona, a martial arts master. Here you can play the battle tutorial for Soulcalibur 6. Visit Drona's dojo to train before starting your adventure. Okay. Moving between areas, you can move from your current location to any location you have previously visited by pressing squares. Change location to open a list of available locations. If you want to play the battle tutorial, choose Drona's dojo. Ya me dijiste eso, pero ok. So, ¿y ahora qué? Well, astral feature entonces. The astral feature, if what Sasame had told me was true, and there was a way to extend my life, I had to try it. I pursued him through a forest, but what lay ahead was a fate I could never have conceived. Ok, no sé qué tengo que hacer aquí, so que voy a darle a Start Match y ya. The air was stifling, and each step forward required an immense amount of effort. Sasalamel, however, seemed to proceed unfazed. Eventually my eyes were greeted by something beyond my own imagination. Nani? Exclamation mark? That is an astral fissure, a rift in space and time. It is caused by the great power that flows through the earth and the evil dispersed by the evil seed. To continue living, you will need to obtain the power of the astral fissure. Naturally, it is easier said than done. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it, or turn them into a Malfested. However, when someone with great power approaches, a flash of light will bring with it a visitor. Dijo el tipo. Don't just sit there surprised. It looks like you've got a fight on your hands. ¡Brah! Dijo el tipo. Yo estoy diciendo lo que el tipo está diciendo ahí. Yo estoy traduciendo. Defeat your opponent. Ok. Oh, rayos. Ve acá. Yeet. Easy peasy living greasy. Oh, hay más rounds, ok. El líder no está haciendo nada, solo está atacando ahí y ya. Bueno, el tutorial creo que no esperar esto. Hahaha. Stay down. You win. The attacker burst into particles of light that soon faded. Those freakish warriors, berserkers, appear when the strong approach an astral fissure, perhaps in response to their power. Berserkers come from the memories of warriors who sought strength. To defeat them, you simply must be stronger. There is no other way. However, you can obtain phenomenal power from the fissure, which will enable you to continue living and provide resistance to astral chaos attempts to devour your soul. If you can withstand the astral chaos, you will no longer have to fear for your life. Now, claim your power from the astral fissure. Encouraged by Soulcalibur, I thrust my arms into the astral fissure. A surge of light burst forth, flowing through my arms and into my body. My heart pounded as my body began burning feverishly. Ahí está. As long as the scarlet evil and the earth's power remain, astral fissures will continue to appear. I hear that there is another astral fissure on the outskirts of a village to the southeast. That is all I can tell you. Before you go, take this. Soulcalibur revealed a set of scales, on top of which flared one blue flame and one red flame. These are spirit scales, otherwise known as the Lyra of Soul. Take them. Your body is overflowing with energy from the astral chaos. It is the power of chaos and of order. The state of your soul will determine which power you draw from. These scales will reveal to you which way your soul is leaning. It should help you to maintain control. Now, you must embark on a journey to save your life. So long. Okay. Rewards acquired. Level up. Cool, sube de nivel aquí. Level 3. Ok. Ahora. ¿Qué pasó? Ajá. Y eso es lo que me acaban de dar. Chapter 1, The Journey Begins. Ok. Pregunta. Porque se me olvidó cómo era esto. ¿Cómo funciona esa balanza que tengo ahí ahora mismo? Porque si no me equivoco, creo que esa balanza es lo que determina si estoy siendo un personaje bueno o un personaje malo, si no me equivoco. Anyway, The Blaze of Faith. Vamos para allá. Soul Edge. I opened my eyes to an impossible sight. I was floating in a vast space. The ground was nowhere to be seen, and the sky stretched on into infinity. Ruined chunks of masonry floated nearby. A broken pillar from a temple, a half-collapsed house, fallen tower, structures of every shape and size from every corner of the globe. At the center of it all was an enormous whirlpool of light. I watched as a colossal building was drawn into it, breeze ripping from their mortar and accelerating into a brilliant glow. A piece of roll made contact and disappeared in utter silence. The light captivated me with its beauty, but at the same time, it filled my heart with dread. Little by little, that terrible light was drawing me in. Struggle as I might, I could not break free of its inexorable grasp. Slowly, ever so slowly, the distance between us shrank. Maybe it was destiny for my soul to become entwined with the astral chaos. But I would not submit to the destiny and allow myself to be consumed by that bright harbinger of death. I need strength, the strength to defy my fate. The light grew near when suddenly two swords appeared before me. As I reached out to grasp the flowing blades, a voice broke the silence. Those who desire strength must make a choice. If you value freedom and wish for the power to pursue your own path, choose the golden sword. Okay. If you honor the virtues of harmony and reason, and wish for the power to bring order to a chaotic world, choose the azure sword, que diga. Reach for the golden sword, reach for the azure sword. Ok, so asumo que el golden sword es Soul Edge y el azure sword es Soulcalibur. I wanna be a good guy, so que voy a coger el azul y quiero hacer lo correcto. I grabbed the azure sword and felt a wave of peace wash over me. My mind tranquil, my senses sharp. I raised the blade high, then struck a swift blow at the swirling light. Spirit skill. The skills have ceased for good. Ah, sí, lo sabía. Esa balanza que está ahí abajo, junto a la foto de mi personaje, es lo que determina si estoy siendo un personaje bueno o un personaje malo. So que that's good. Eso es muy interesante. Okay, during special choice and the spirit skills. During your journey, you will sometimes find yourself faced with momentous decisions that can change your fate. These choices affect the game's story and alter the balance of the spirit skills, a mystical artifact that reflects the state of your soul. You may even unlock hidden missions depending on how the skills are tipped. So que esto es lo que me gusta mucho de este modo historia, que tú puedes tomar decisiones y dependiendo de las decisiones que tú tomes, la historia cambia. Y me encanta cada vez que un juego hace eso, de verdad que me encanta. Okay, partners in crime. I fought my nightmare with every fiber of my being when out of nowhere came a voice that would lead me back to reality. Let's go. Maxi, hey you okay? You will not be careful swinging your weapon around like that by yourself. Had you maybe had a few too many drinks? I don't even drink. Barely conscious, I couldn't tell if the nightmare had ended. A shadow of what looked like an enemy wavered in front of me, one that seemed robust, strong, and armed. I readied my weapon. My only escape from this nightmare was to fight. Easy there, I'm not looking for a fight. Well, looks like I got no choice. Sorry, estoy confundido. Estoy pasando por muchas cosas. Estaba como una especie de cosa rara, dimensión infernal, y ahora estoy aquí, no sé qué está pasando. Por eso estoy confundido y te estoy atacando. Mala mía, no es mi intención. Reduce your opponent's health below a certain level to win. Ok, ese de certain level no es muy específico que digamos. Ah. Ve acá. Ah, eso no es lo que quería hacer. Ve acá, vente, acércate. Y... Oh. Porque como la historia no se supone que lo mate, pues no puedo tirarlo por el... no puedo usar el ring out. Okay, makes sense. You got to your senses, I guess. It wasn't a nightmare. I've been fighting for real. When I came to, a friendly yet somewhat heroic-looking man was standing before me. Your name's Maxi. What do you go by? I told Maxi my name. I'm Naitsa. Naitsa? Nice name, thank you. Don't worry, I ain't gonna steal all your possessions or anything. You know, you got skills, but as an apology for attacking me out of nowhere, how about listening to what I got to say? It's nothing bad, just a job offer. According to Maxi, the residents of a nearby village suddenly vanished one day. At the same time, a mysterious hole formed nearby, from which strange creature had started to emerge. The village head believed it was this creature who had attacked the villagers and ordered they be found and exterminated. I know how to handle myself, so I agreed to help, but they wanted me to take care of the hole as well as the creatures. Right when I was thinking I needed some help, I ran into you. The words juicier than a real steak. How's a 50-50 split sound? The mysterious hole sounded a lot like an astral feature. When I asked Maxi where it was, he pointed towards the direction I was heading. I decided to accept his offer. Alright then, let's do this, partner. With a self-assured grin, he extended his hand. In the spirit of solidarity, I grasped it firmly. Ok. Ahora tenemos que ir a salvar ese village, si no me equivoco. Ahí está el otro feature, the campsite. As someone who has traveled the world, Maxi had a lot of stories to tell on our journey. All I hear nowadays is crazy talk. To the west of the continent, some lord suddenly went nuts. In another town, there was a massacre that wiped out the entire population, but nobody knows who or what caused it. Even we were attacked once by a bunch of creeps with red eyes. Maxi was the captain of a pirate crew who was venturing around the globe, yet he didn't speak in an aggressive or threatening tone. You know, I forgot to ask, what's giving you the travel block, Naitsa? Or you're saying too much. I mentioned there was something I needed to take care of at the astral feature created by the Evil Seed. Never heard of it. Some of my crew might know something though. I'll ask around. Man, I'm beat. I'm gonna turn in for days. See you bright and early tomorrow. Ok. Detesto que después de leer tanto se me empieza a trabar la lengua. Y mientras más leo, más se me traba la lengua. Y detesto eso. Exclamation mark? I woke up with a splitting headache, the remnants of the nightmare flickering in my mind, que diga. What's up? You were calling out in your sleep. Here, drink up. I thanked Maxi and I told him it was nothing. My headache was subside, but I wasn't going to be getting any more sleep. Ok. ¿Cuándo entro al...? Ok, ahora que entro al... No. Bueno, no estoy seguro. Ahora... During my travels with Maxi, we came across a friendly young man who said he shared the same goal as us and had a proposal. Okay. Suddenly, I heard a voice behind me. When I turned, there was a young man standing with a smile on his face. He gave us a small nod. Greetings, may I assume you're also heading through this forest on a mission to hunt monsters? Yeah, we are. You do? Yes, my name is Haoran. I heard there were others who'd accept the mission, so I thought I would introduce myself. I see. I'm Maxi. This is my partner in crime, Naitsa. I have a suggestion. How about we join forces? When I signed up for this mission, my intent was only to save those in trouble. I had no problem with playing the role with you. Sounds like a plan, but I'm gonna have to test your skills first. You game? Yes, of course. Let us begin. Ok. So que su estilo de pelea es el de Kilik. Defeat your opponent. Ok. Es un level 5. Tira para adelante. Ok, no hizo nada. honestamente, si yo lo acepto en mi equipo o whatever, lo que sea, yo no uso a Maxi porque no sé si es que Sante va a ser una ayuda o es que en algún punto voy a tener que usarlo. Digo, Maxi no, es que Kilik, mejor dicho. Yubin, I must say, your aggressive style is impressive. You're not so bad yourself. Where'd you pick up those staff skills? Él literalmente no hizo nada. Hasta le hizo un perfect. A Link Chen Su alongside my brother. To be honest, I thought I'd fare better against you. Nah, you did good. I feel like it should be me asking you to join forces. Are you sure? You're with me, right, Naitsa? I don't wanna be rude. No quiero sonar grosero para el tipo este, pero realmente no peleaba tan bien. Y si en algún momento tengo que yo usarlo por obligación en la historia, prefiero no hacerlo porque yo no uso a Kilik, uso a Siegfried. Pero por cortesía voy a fingir que estoy de acuerdo. Then it's settled. Haoran, you're on the team. Welcome aboard. Thank you. As a sign of our new friendship, how about one of Lin Chen Su's famous cakes? Don't want to fight on an empty stomach. Okay, ya me cae bien. Deal me in. Come on, Naitsa, dig in. Okay. Haoran's mooncake. Oh, cool, es un item. Bien, esa cosita hizo fin. Food. You acquire some food. Food has many different effects on missions and can carry you to a victory in battle. Before a mission, pressing square, select food, will let you choose which food to use, but be sure to eat heartily while on missions. Okay. Bueno, the qualifiers. Y esto es: a group of men stood blocking our path, then claimed to be part of an organization called the Qualifiers, and were clearly not here to make friends. Conditional objectives: defeat all opponents. Ok. Eso es lo próximo que me toca hacer, pero voy a dejar el video aquí hasta ahora. Espero que les haya gustado. Muchas gracias por verlo hasta el final. Tengo una página de Facebook y un canal de Twitch que les voy a dejar el link en la descripción por si están interesados. Como siempre, nos vemos hasta la próxima y cuídense.